Hi, and welcome to the support series videos from Vectra. In this series, engineers will go through some of the common requests we see from customers and how to resolve them. Please be sure to subscribe and check back for new videos in the series.
Welcome to Vector Support Series. I'm Mohammad Pasha from Vector Support team. In today's video, we will see how we can troubleshoot a sensor that is in not forwarding state. Briefly, let us understand what a sensor is. Sensor is responsible for receiving traffic forwarded from an upstream switch or a network tap and then forward this onto the brain. Communication is established from sensor to the brain, A when it is first set up on port 443 and then B during normal operation on port 22. Sensor does not have GUI, so the brain will display when a sensor has not sent the data in a while as shown here. To show you that I'm on a sensor, I've just run a show mode command here and you can see that the mode is sensor. Let's now see how we can troubleshoot this problem. Step 1. Check if sensor can be reached via SSH or console. If the sensor cannot be reached via SSH, please connect to the console and make sure that the configured IP address is rightly shown by running show interface command. As you can see in this section here, I've run a show interface command and I can see that there are two interfaces, management 1 and management 2. Both are running. Now we are interested in management 1 because that is what we are currently connected on. And I can see that there is the IP address. That's the IP address that has been configured here. Now, if the console cannot be reached or is dead, verify if the LED lights are on and take a note of the colors of those LED lights. Then reboot the system at least once and capture what results are displayed on the console. Now raise a case with vector support with the LED status and the captured details. Step 2. If you can get to the CLI of the sensor, verify if you can reach the brain from the CLI by running debug connectivity followed by the brain IP and both of those port numbers, right? 443 and 22. As you can see here, when we do that, we see the connectivity is failing, right? And the reason is I'm using this lab machine, so I don't have a brain setup and it's just simply going to go ahead and fail. But in your case, if it is successful, then the connectivity to the brain is good on port 443 and 22. Now, if any of the connectivity test fails, then reach out to your network team to make sure that there is layer 3 connectivity and ports 443 and 22 are open on the firewall between the sensor and the brain. Now, step 3, verify that the configuration for the brain is still on the sensor. Now, sensor must have either an IP or an FQ or the FQDN of the brain configured, right, in order for to forward the data. You can run, as shown here, you can run show brain and see if this configuration still exists. That is either the brain IP or the FQDN is still present. Now, if you see something like unknown or you see a blank or empty space here, then you need to add the brain configuration using the set commands. Step 4. If everything looks good up to this point, but there is still no connection between the sensor and the brain, it is most likely a connection that has gone stale, maybe due to any previous network issues. Try deleting any stale or old session on the firewall between the sensor and the brain, and if that does not help, reboot the sensor. Finally, if the issue has not resolved, contact support with all the steps you have followed along with the results of those tests. That's it for this video. I hope that this has been informative and wish you a great day. Thank you.